Ann Mantini from Wellspring Niagara joins us on the source now. Welcome, Ann.
Hi, good morning.
Great to see you. Great to connect with you. And let's start off by, I guess, talking about the fact that you had to cancel probably your biggest fundraiser at the end of March. Very difficult decision to make, obviously the right decision. But how do you make up for the funds that are lost when something like that happens?
Well, I'll be honest with you. It's every week. It's kind of we have to think about it. We just don't know. We have rescheduled we canceled our gala. We postponed it and moved it to later in the year. So hopefully that will help make up for the loss that we've had early part of the year. But to be quite honest, as we all in Niagara, we just don't know how this is going to impact us and so many other organizations, especially with the situation now with people losing their jobs, being laid off. I mean, we are so mindful of that and feel it's just, we don't know. We don't have the right answer. And that's the best. We just don't know.
Have you chosen a makeup date for?
We have, yes. And it's October 16th, I believe, October 16th. So it's in October and it'll be posted on our website. So that we have looked at a date. So we're hoping that October will be a good time. We'll be back to normal and everybody will be returned to work. So that's our hope, is that it'll be a successful event in October.
And how has Wellspring had to adapt to not being able to offer so many services on site?
So we had to really look at our program roster. I think we took the priority first was to engage with our members. We wanted them to know we haven't forgotten them, that we were here for them. So the first thing we implemented was our peer program. So our peer volunteers from home were able to connect with many of our members. We then started to implement some online programming. And so this week actually launched a few, which have been going very well. So many of our program leaders have come on board. We have private groups that people can participate in, support groups, meditation classes. We're going to be introducing yoga as well. So members can still be together, even if it's it's a little different, be doing it at home, but at least where they're engaging and they have an opportunity to connect. So every week we're updating our program calendar. We're also partnering with other Wellspring centers in Canada. And even though we're separate, but we have the same model. So we are working with them, and many of our members are able to engage in some of their programs and vice versa. So we encourage people to go to our website and check our program calendar every week, because it changes. And so far, people are participating. That's really right now the best thing that we feel we can do, is just to stay engaged with our members. And we also want people who are newly diagnosed to call the center. Even though we may not physically be there, we're checking voicemail, we're calling back, we're connecting. If short-term counseling is required or peer support, that's available for them.
It's quite advantageous, maybe for some of your clients, the fact that they can access some programs that Wellspring Niagara doesn't normally offer when you're connecting with these other Wellsprings across Ontario.
For sure, especially some of the workshops and talks. We've connected with Dr. Rob Rutledge from Halifax. He's a radiation oncologist. He's actually doing a healing workshop every Sunday that our members, anyone from across Canada, can participate in. So we've got some really wonderful partnerships that we're engaging with, and trying to bring at least some resources, because unfortunately, people that are dealing with cancer, they're dealing with a lot of anxiety and fear just based around their cancer. So now the COVID experience adds a whole nother element. So there is support available, and we want to make sure that they're getting that. And then hopefully when things settle, we'll be back up and running, and welcome everyone back into our new home.
You bring up an excellent point, the fact that someone receiving a cancer diagnosis during this time of COVID-19, it's a double whammy on the anxiety scale.
No question at all. It's like, I can't imagine. We're there for them. We're doing our best. And we appreciate everyone's patience and understanding. But I know together we're going to get through this.
Thanks so much for your time today, Ann, and good luck with responding to these changing times right now.
Thank you so much, and stay safe, everybody, okay?
Yes, you too.
Okay, bye-bye.
That's Ann Mantini from Wellspring Niagara. I'm Mike Balsam. You're watching The Source, COVID-19 Niagara Update. Stay tuned.